After winning the Carabao Cup, it looks like the United players are really fired up and they want to win all the 3 remaining trophies. Is it going to be possible? We are here to tackle that in as the quadruple hand is on from the United players. And welcome to United Matters channel. Rashford has gone ahead to reveal the secret in between him and Erik ten Hag that has led him explode like never before at Old Trafford. Having been given that goal he scored yesterday against Newcastle, he's now having 25 goals, surpassing Cristiano Ronaldo, a player that scored 24 goals last season in all games he played for Manchester United. Rashford has gone ahead to surpass it, and he has revealed the secret behind his exploding or explosive performances that he's putting in with close to 20 games to go, where he might find himself scoring close to 40 goals by the end of the season. Broken David is my name. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, there is the wonder kid coming in from Wales. He's known as Gabriele Biancheri. He has also officially signed for Manchester United and he has been revealed. Obviously, we are going to go in and dissect into why they've brought him to the club of Manchester United. So guys, feel free to let me know what your thoughts are on this and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Now, yesterday, as Rashford was talking to Sky Sports about Erik ten Hag, he said, "I'm pleased about Manchester United situation. Erik ten Hag created here an environment that managed to sustain what it has. It has been good so far and I hope that it continues. I'm sure it will, and if we continue winning games." Now, by him saying that, he was confirming so it looks like Marcus Rashford is confirming to us that he's willing to sign a new contract for Manchester United, because him saying that it's been good so far and I hope that it continues. Saying that it continues, that is a must or an indicator that is going to put pen to paper on his new contract, because the contract is being discussed on between Marcus Rashford, his agent, and Manchester United representatives, and I know he is going to sign that contract because ever since he has been here, he was last coached by Louis van Gaal, the manager that gave him his debut in 2016. And I think on Friday, it marked 7 years since he made his debut when United was beating Midtjylland by by 4 goals. Was it 4 goals to 2? And that is Marcus Rashford for you. And ever since then, Mourinho was not a coach, Solskjaer not a coach. There comes Erik ten Hag, who is a coach and has gone in to really put him all out, and he's really the best forward in Europe right about now. No one has scored more goals than this guy. 18 games, 17 goals. He's really scoring for fun. That is Marcus Rashford for you, and he's doing it game in, game out. So as things go on, looks like he's confirmed us they're going to stay in there for you. And he's telling us that I'm pleased about Manchester United's situation. Erik ten Hag created here an environment that's managed to sustain what it has. Now, in that, I go to my memory lane and I really know that it was not the same before Erik ten Hag came here. Erik ten Hag put his trust in Marcus Rashford and he said, I'm going to make him good, and he has even more to offer. That's what Erik ten Hag says, provided he maintains himself and keeps himself fit and goes to train with the likes of Ben McCarthy, the forward coach, obviously with the likes of Ruben Persie passing through at Old Trafford. I think they will go ahead and really help him turn out into a player that he has always admired to be, and that is Erik ten Hag coming out and really wishing Marcus Rashford the best out of his career. And it resonates a lot, because Marcus Rashford, a player that scored 5 goals last season, now he has scored 5 times the number of goals he scored last season. It shows you how much he's exploding, and he might, it's not even might, he's going to break the record of Robin van Persie. He scored 32 goals for Manchester United in a full season. So I think Rashford is going to score like 40. In the game of Newcastle, Rashford looked unfit. Guys, he looked unfit, but the first goal we score, it's him that was fouled. Luke Shaw makes that good delivery that was curling into the 18-yard box area of Newcastle. Casemiro meets the ball and he nods in the back of the net. Second goal, Weghorst just does the hold-up play and then faces the forwards of Newcastle as they are really extending towards their goal. Rashford made a very good run that was read by Weghorst, and Weghorst released him, and Rashford slid into that ball and it deflected off the front boot of Bootman and it really went back of the net to make it 2-0. So Rashford is really having very many games to play. On Wednesday we are playing, on Sunday we are playing, so it shows you that the games are really coming in thick and fast. And even next week, midweek, we are playing against Real Betis at Old Trafford, a game that I'm expecting Rashford to explode. He can even score a hat-trick because by then, I believe Anton Martial will be here. And every time Martial is playing, obviously Rashford becomes a better player for Manchester United. So Rashford is really excited about Erik ten Hag and he believes he can go ahead and really score more goals for Manchester United. Talking about the man responsible for the second goal that United scored, or Rashford's goal that scored against Newcastle, Weghorst getting his second assist of the season. Remember, his first assist came in when you're playing against Leeds. This is his second assist and he has registered only one goal. But yesterday, he had 2 shots on target. That is Wout Weghorst. He has gone ahead and revealed to us what is happening in the camp of Manchester United and what their thoughts are as far as this season is concerned. And I was so much caught in this. And I said, has the mentality or the winning mentality of players of United exaggerated to this level? He said, we want to win 4 trophies. 1 is done, 3 left. We are points behind in the league, but the belief is always there. It's definitely something in the back of our heads. Now, he's not speaking for himself. He's speaking for the club. He's speaking. He's acting as a mouthpiece for all the players of Manchester United. He's representing the dressing room. He's representing the atmosphere in the dressing room. And I'll never turn away from what he's saying. Why? Erik ten Hag met Sir Alex Ferguson on Tuesday. You get? And Sir Alex Ferguson is so much known on being a manager who always calculated and came out from the 3rd position, 2nd position, and emerged triumphant at the end of the Premier League season. You know that very well. He did it a lot on Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, and Arsenal. Now, why are these players having a belief that a quadruple is possible? Because among all the 3 trophies remaining, the hard one that you can say we are out of is the Premier League. 8 points behind Arsenal, that's it. But Arsenal has to play away at Newcastle. They have to play away at Manchester City. They have to play away at Liverpool. And they have to host Chelsea. Now, the calculation is simple. But where do you base this? You base the calculation on the players that we have at Manchester United. You get? They've won before. They are hungry to win. You saw them yesterday, Rafael Varane, who has played 17 finals and lost only 1 that he lost recently in Qatar. For Casemiro, he has played 18 finals and he has lost 1, meaning that their winning mentality is way above the ordinary and they are calling in for a quadruple. This players' mentality can take them far. Look at how they won the game of Newcastle. It shows you that they won't need to play very well to win the game, like they did against Barcelona in the second half. That win against Barcelona, they had to play very well to win against Barcelona. This time around, they left the ball for Newcastle to an extent that we had a ball possession of 38% in the entire 90 minutes. Now, what they did was, for us, let's capitalize onto those moments. Because if Ten Hag said, I want to get that ball, gain possession, knock it around, he does it better than Newcastle. But he let them have the ball, and he did the needful and capitalized onto scoring goals. So, we are getting characteristics that identify winners or that best describe winners. That's one of the characteristics that best describes winners, and it's all about you winning ugly sometimes. You get surrendering possession and you win ugly. That's it, because it's all about what we call game management. Though Arsenal in its previous 2 games, it has shown a little bit of maturity. The addition of Jorginho and Trossard has really taken them to the next level of managing games. But to me, my understanding tells me that as it stands, the league is not yet done. Though Arsenal has close to 60% of winning that trophy, City has close to 30%, and United have like 10%. Never say never. If at all the players are saying or dreaming for a quadruple, we can't say not what they are saying, because having won that just sends them to the next one. And what's the next one? The FA Cup on Wednesday. After that, we are playing Liverpool away. And playing them away means that if we get a win from Liverpool, it will be a very huge message sent to teams like Arsenal, Manchester City, that are really ahead of Manchester United. So to me, I'm not ruling out anything of a quadruple hunt. I'm not really ruling it out, but Weghorst has acted as a mouthpiece for the dressing room. And I think the 3 people engineering this are Casemiro, Rafael Varane, and David De Gea, maybe even Bruno Fernandes. That's it, because they see things that are really possible. The quality has always been there at Manchester United, but we've always lacked a manager to guide the quality and obviously improve these players, and being a manager to understand game situations. Like yesterday, Dalot had not been playing badly, but because he was on the yellow card, he had to take him off and bring on Aaron Bissaka. Then Sabitzer coming in for Freddie. Scott McTominay coming in to really compress and add compactness to that midfield. It shows you how good this manager is, and is proving to us that he's really one of the best in the world, and he's gone ahead to prove to us that he is going to do it endlessly at the club of Manchester United. Now, there is a young 16-year-old player that United have signed and unveiled today. He goes by the names of Gabriele Biancheri. Obviously, he was one of the kids that United was looking at ever since towards the end of the January transfer window. He's talented and he's a striker, 16 years of age, and I think Erik ten Hag has masterminded this, and his scouts have started to do a job. Obviously, Fabrizio Romano has gone to his Twitter and told us the following: that talented 2006 born striker Gabriele Biancheri has officially signed as a new Man United player. Biancheri joins United Academy from Cardiff City, and he said, "I'm ready for new chapter," Gab mentioned. So he's known as Gab, that is his short name, but his full name is Gabriele Biancheri, and the source is Fabrizio Romano, and this guy is just 16 years of age. When you look at Erik ten Hag, he believes that however much we have the money to buy players, we shouldn't be buying players every time. And he knows the most expensive players in the world, they're always forwards. Now, if you're having forwards like Biancheri, like Kobe Mainoo is a midfielder, and very many others coming from the academy, like Garnacho, sorry about that, the club would have saved a lot of money. Now, imagine how Garnacho's value will be in the next 2 years to come. Let's not even go far away. Marcus Rashford, he's an academy graduate of Manchester United. Now, how much do you think Marcus Rashford would have gone for if at all we never bought him from the academy? Close to £100 million plus. So, I believe Ten Hag and the board are really doing a wonderful job, especially the academy is really bringing in very many players. That's why you see to it that most of those passed the test of training with the first team of Erik ten Hag. When he came in through, he went ahead, he assessed them. After assessing them, he came in through and said, all right, All right, it's now the time for these ones to join the first training team. That's why all those teams, players in the academy that are playing for under 18, under 20, they are really good, and they've proven to be so. So this is how the player looks. New signing for Manchester United, coming into this academy to really bless us. But looks like he has a very good talent and is the one to reckon with in the future. So your thoughts on to United hunting for quadruple this season? Is it possible? 1 in, 3 more. Rashford reveals his secret with Eric Ten Hag, and obviously the Bianchi striker from Cardiff arriving at Old Trafford. What are your thoughts about him? May the Almighty bless you abundantly. First video of the day, second video is coming in through. We are going to dissect the game of United versus West Ham. That is the next video coming up on this channel. I sign out for now. See you later. May the Almighty Lord bless you abundantly. I sign out for now, guys. Not so? So be prepared. I've come late, but 3 videos are going to be added onto this channel ASAP.